finished A Dowry of Blood. This is the first book in the required reading that I've done for Unit 1. This was my Gothic pick, and I absolutely loved this book. I gave it a 4.5 stars on Storygraph. Kind of funny, when I was checking out at Barnes & Noble, the cashier was like, oh my gosh, I loved this book. So, she has good taste. I'd have to say my favorite part of this book is how they set the atmosphere. Like, it really just feels like you are going through time with them because it's set over decades and decades. I also feel like the way that it's written, like the actual words, like it makes you feel like you're in that time period, but it's not really done in a way to where it's confusing, where you're having to look up like every other word or like really think about what you just read. Like, it's really easy to just go through it, but you don't get pulled out of the story, out of the timeline, because of the dialogue being too contemporary. Brief synopsis of this book: a narcissistic vampire who kind of just like collects people. He turns them into vampires and he collects them as his lovers. The story is being told from the perspective of his first wife in this story. So basically it's a retelling of Dracula's bride, and there are multiple brides / grooms. I will now be starting The Secret History. This is my Dark Academia pick. I was really hesitant to choose this because I feel like this is like the stereotypical book that everybody reads for Dark Academia, and it's like the one in all the pictures on Pinterest. If you look up Dark Academia, like, it's just kind of cliche. But I watched a YouTube video and she was saying that this book is actually attributed with starting the Dark Academia movement. So maybe it seems cliche because it's actually really good. And if I'm really wanting to get into the Dark Academia vibes this season, then I think this is going to be a must read. So I'm really excited to read this one. It sounds really interesting. What I've gathered, it is a secret society at a university, and there's also a murder involved. After I finish The Secret History, I only have one more book left on the required reading, which is a classic, and I have chosen Wuthering Heights. There were like 6 versions to choose from at Barnes & Noble, but this one just seemed the prettiest to me. I keep seeing the trailer pop up for the movie that's coming out in February. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on it. I know a lot of people are saying that it doesn't seem historically accurate or like very true to the book. So I want to read it for myself so I can gather my own opinion before I see the movie. So a quick recap. If you are doing an academic autumn with us, there are 3 required readings for this unit. You need a Dark Academia pick, a Gothic pick, and a Classic pick. Those are the 3 I chose. You can obviously choose whichever books you want. If you've read A Dowry of Blood, let me know what you thought about it too.